And as you would have expected, I got zapped by that tiger. So, yeah, I'm gonna hate tigers from now on because that was really stupid of me to go head to head with one. I tried to flank it, but apparently crashed into something and I kinda got stuck, so yeah. Hopefully a tank spawn. Okay, there we go. Tank spawned in. You really want to bring up all your tanks on this map, especially if you're on the Allied side. The Germans, they usually will bring their tanks from the main base, so usually there's no problem, but occasionally you run into people who don't like to bring up their tanks, and I'm going to be a little bit careful. Yeah, there we go. I didn't sustain any great injury. Now, one of the best things you could do here on this city flag over here is sort of like a strafing run. So you just kind of drive by, fire at the enemies, and then move off. It's a great way to get kills without getting yourself killed, especially if you're in a tank. But that one little strafing, which was kind of bad, managed to zap almost all my health. So I'm just gonna fix the tank up a little bit and then go back into action again. Ooh, got more tigers out there, that's always nice. I think that was the same tiger that killed me earlier. And what do you know, right in front of me there's a tiger, and I lost all of my health. Ooh, got killed by a Panzer IV. And wow. They managed to neutralize the outpost. Our last flag other than the main base. Now the main base is still capturable, but usually it's very hard for the Germans to capture it forward, head to head. So usually it's they capture it by sneaking around the back and just kind of attacking from the back, but I'm just gonna stay here and yeah, there we go, the tank respawned. Now, since that city flag is well defended, I am actually going to see if I can just bypass the entire thing. And that's one thing great about this map. There are lots of little niches and places where you could just kind of sneak around, and although the map isn't huge, it's limited space. If you don't want to go to a flag, you could simply take an alternate route and just kind of avoid it. And unlike Wake Island, it's not linear at all. You can attack from all angles. And see, I'm just gonna avoid the city flag altogether and go around it. I'm going to attack the outpost where our heavy tank spawns. But of course, since it's in German hands, it'll spawn a German tiger. So I will show up here and see if I can retake it. Seems quiet right now. This flag right here doesn't get a lot of traffic. At the beginning of the round, the US allies will spawn in here, grab the heavy tank, and they'll move out. And then afterwards, this flag is quiet. So if you're to grab a flag, if you're on the Allied side or the German side, and you want to grab a flag that's quiet and doesn't have a lot of defense, this is the flag that you want to attack. We do have a German there, though. Yeah, there is a guy on top of my tank, but he's not going to be there for long. He's gonna die very soon. Now, yeah, as I said, we managed to take that flag, and hopefully the Allies will have better luck at the city flag. But as I was saying, the flag that you want to recapture or capture if you're on the German side is that flag that I just took. The one flag that you do not want to advance on is the windmill flag, because the windmill flag gets a lot of traffic, and when you attack the windmill flag, you want to attack it in groups, so you want to have tons of buddies with you, or if you're attacking, you want to be in a tank. And the guy on top of my tank just died. And I think that's the last of them. So we managed to neutralize this particular flag, and now we managed to capture it. So we managed to get the windmill flag back again. And I just spotted a Panzer IV. That's probably the tank that spawned into this flag, and he probably left to attack the other outpost, and they probably captured that outpost. And they just came back around when they saw the flag is captured, but he's not gonna, yeah, he just exploded. And look at all those infantry just sitting there, standing there for my picking. I'm not really worried about them. The only thing I'm worried about with those infantry is that I'll run out of ammunition before they all get killed. Look at all of them just lined up perfectly. And we got a ton of infantry advancing at my tank, trying to retake the windmill flag, but I'm just gonna mow them all down with my cannon fire and machine gun fire. And I'm worrying that I might run out of ammunition before I'm able to retake them. And just like last part, I said I doubt we're able to recapture all of our flags and cap them out again, or mostly cap them out and retake our original position. Now I'm thinking that, it's actually possible. This is their last flag and they're actually neutral. And the round's about to be over, actually. And as I said, anything can happen in Battlefield 1942. And we actually managed to pretty much cap them back out again. And the round's about to be over, so if we capture this flag, we might be able to recap them. And yep, there we go. We captured the flag, and we managed to recap all of our flags, and it's bye-bye to the Germans. They did good at first, but then they kind of failed to defend the flags. And the round's about to be over, so we'll see you in the next episode. Alright guys, see you for now.